Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90 Day Fiancé Natalie Mordovtseva enters hooker era. 90 Day Fiancé star Natalie Mordovtseva is raising some eyebrows following her latest post. The 40-year-old has been making headlines due to her controversial behavior in the latest season of 90 Day, The Last Resort. She's been having difficulties not just with her boyfriend, Josh Weinstein, but also with the other cast members. One of her most notable comments during the season was calling Sophie Sierra a hooker for her clothing choices. But some Redditors think Natalie herself is entering the same era in life. Keep reading to see why. Natalie recently took to Instagram to address the issues revolving around her. Many viewers have called out Natalie for body-shaming Julia by asking her if she was pregnant in one of the episodes. But Natalie claimed that she was the one suffering from bullying, making it sound like she was just defending herself. She shared the stages of bullying she suffered while filming. According to the 90 Day Fiancé star, Julia lied when she told Sophie she was insulting her behind her back. Natalie also shared a clip from the latest episode featuring Sophie and Julia teaming up against her. Natalie continued, "What kind of person bullies their own partner and turns a couple's retreat into a group attack?" Some Redditors reacted to Natalie Mordovtseva's latest IG stories featuring her debut on OnlyFans. It is an adult-based website where people can pay content creators for private images or videos. According to the poster, they were surprised by how the 90 Day Fiancé star had the guts to call Sophie a hooker while doing much worse behind the cameras. Others agreed and speculated that she was starting to struggle financially. Several commenters also said that Mike Youngquist's mom calling Natalie a hooker was right. She had two choices of or Z-Voods. Yes, Mama Mike called it, even though she didn't call it. Lol. I also completely forgot that Natalie was 1000% still married during filming, talking about married women flirting with other men, which wasn't even happening, while she's banging another dude while married. I must pay to stay out of Z-Voods and feed my mama. Just do not help me with anything. I am beautiful woman. And why not? Maybe this will help my career and I can be famous in Vegas. If I was Sophie, I'd screenshot this and post it on my IG stories with the caption, "Who's the naked hooker now?" Natalie Mordovtseva also made headlines earlier this year after sharing a clip from one of her acting rehearsals. The 90 Day Fiancé star had a gig at a theater. However, it's been quite some time since fans last heard about her plays. There are speculations that Natalie's acting career didn't push through, which may also be the reason why she resorted to joining the spinoff with Josh Weinstein. 90 Day Fiancé's Natalie Mordovtseva enters her hooker era, a new chapter or a gimmick. Natalie Mordovtseva, the unforgettable star from 90 Day Fiancé, is no stranger to the spotlight. Known for her complex love story with Mike Youngquist, her tumultuous relationship with his family, and her emotional journey from Ukraine to the U.S., Natalie has captivated viewers with her unpredictable nature. Recently, however, she stirred up the rumor mill with bold statements, intriguing social media posts, and a shocking new persona, entering her hooker era. But what does this mean for Natalie, who has spent years navigating the drama and complexities of reality TV? Is she truly embracing this controversial identity, or is it just a phase designed to grab attention and reshape her image? In this article, we'll explore the evolving public persona of Natalie Mordovtseva, the potential reasons behind her hooker era, and the implications for her future on 90 Day Fiancé and beyond. A history of unpredictability. Natalie has always been a reality TV wildcard. From her first appearance on 90 Day Fiancé to her subsequent spin-offs, Natalie has displayed a complex blend of vulnerability, independence, and sheer unpredictability. She first caught the attention of viewers with her passionate and at times chaotic relationship with Mike. Their whirlwind romance, punctuated by long-distance love, cultural clashes, and moments of intense conflict, made for compelling television. However, their failed engagement and messy breakup left many wondering about Natalie's next steps. Though it's easy to forget now, Natalie was once viewed by some as a heartbroken romantic, yearning for stability and love. She had come to America hoping to build a future with Mike, but things quickly fell apart, leading her to return to Ukraine. From that point on, she became a figure of intrigue, as fans speculated about her next move. The hooker era, what does it mean? The term hooker in the context of Natalie's new persona has caused quite a stir. Natalie herself has posted images and messages on social media that have left fans questioning whether she's genuinely embracing a new lifestyle or if this is simply a shock tactic designed to get people talking. To some, the idea of Natalie entering a hooker era might seem out of character. After all, she's often been portrayed as a woman searching for meaningful connection, not someone defined by her sexuality. However, there is a certain logic to this shift in public perception. Reality TV stars frequently reinvent themselves, crafting personas that generate buzz and keep them relevant in an ever-competitive landscape. By diving headfirst into an edgy, rebellious image, Natalie may be signaling her desire to break free from the mold of her previous on-screen persona. There are a few possibilities for what this hooker era could symbolize. Reclaiming agency and power. After her emotional roller coaster with Mike, it's possible that Natalie is seeking to redefine herself. In a world that often objectifies women, embracing a controversial persona could be her way of asserting control over her narrative. By labeling herself in such an explicit way, she may be flipping the script on what it means to be a woman in the public eye. Shock value for attention. Reality TV thrives on drama, and no one understands this more than Natalie. Whether she's reeling in a brand new audience or trying to retain her current fan base, leaning into shock value is a tried-and-true tactic for keeping the spotlight on her. If she's posting provocative content or making bold statements, it could be a way to fuel the 90-day Fiancé engine, keeping viewers invested in her next move. Exploring sexuality and freedom. Another potential layer to this hooker era could be an exploration of her own sexual liberation. Women in the reality TV sphere, especially those in the spotlight for their relationships, often feel the pressure to portray a respectable side of themselves. By breaking away from societal expectations, Natalie could be embracing a new phase where she feels empowered to explore her own desires and experiment with her public image. Artistic or persona shift. Reality stars are often multifaceted individuals, and it's not uncommon for someone like Natalie to explore different personas. The hooker era could simply be an artistic rebranding, similar to how musicians or actors adopt new personas for their careers. This might not be about her personal life, but rather a performance in itself, a way to showcase her creative evolution or reflect a different side of her personality. Reaction from fans and the public. As expected, Natalie's entrance into her hooker era has sparked a whirlwind of reactions from fans. On one hand, some followers are intrigued by her boldness. They see her as a woman taking control of her narrative, unafraid to be controversial. Others, however, feel disappointed by her latest antics, viewing it as a shallow attempt to stir drama for the sake of fame. Reality TV fans are no strangers to characters who reinvent themselves in pursuit of attention, but many are still grappling with whether this is truly the right path for Natalie. Her former fans, who once rooted for her love story with Mike, may feel uneasy about this new direction. They invested in her as a relatable figure, a woman who faced challenges with love, cultural differences, and the pursuit of happiness. A shift to a more overtly provocative persona could alienate them, making them question whether she's simply a product of the reality TV machine. Conversely, some viewers may appreciate the raw authenticity they believe she's embracing. Natalie has always been someone unafraid to show her emotions, no matter how complicated they may be. Her new hooker persona might simply be another facet of her complex character, a facet that pushes boundaries and challenges the expectations placed on women in the public eye. The impact on her future. As Natalie leans into her hooker era, there's a distinct possibility that it could either revive her career or lead to a temporary loss of relevance. If her actions are genuine and she can successfully evolve her brand, she may be able to carve out a space for herself that goes beyond the constraints of 90-Day Fiancé. By embracing a persona that's both controversial and empowering, Natalie could position herself as a true renegade of reality TV. On the other hand, this dramatic shift could be seen as a gimmick, a quick grab for attention that ultimately fades as quickly as it arrived. Reality TV fame can be fleeting, and if Natalie can't sustain this new persona with meaningful substance, she could risk fading into obscurity, much like many other reality stars who failed to keep the public's attention after their initial stints in the limelight.